Have you ever been hurt so bad that you figured, I know the best way to get my revenge? Well, we've all been there, right? We've all had those moments. But revenge isn't always about getting back. Revenge is sometimes best served by getting better. Stay tuned. Now, when you are in your emotions, don't you tend to make the worst mistakes ever? It's almost like you can barely think, you can't get your mind together because you're angry, you're upset, you're hurt, you feel betrayed, you're stressed out. Like, there's so many different things going on in your head, and you just can't grasp what it is that you truly need to do. The first thing, when you find yourself in that state, reaching as if you're drowning in a pool for the ledge, what I need you to do is just take a quick second and clear your mind. Close your eyes, inhale, exhale. You might have to do it 2 or 3 times, but get a better control over what you are going through. I'm not saying to ignore it, forget it, or put it in the back of your head, but I need you to understand what the emotion is that you're feeling and why, for starters. When you react out of pure anger, when you get the opportunity to come down from that rage, that's when things start making sense. That's when you have a clear mind. You're able to see the bigger picture, what's in front of you, what happened, and sometimes we end up owing apologies for our behaviors. Before we get to the point where we are in our straight Incredible Hulk mode, just take a breather, relax, and understand it's gonna be okay. We all go through it. We all have our ups and downs, despite whatever the situation may be. Today, we're going to be talking about revenge is best served by getting better. And I want to point out some things that I feel can help you make better decisions instead of reacting out of your feelings. I need you to understand why you're seeking revenge. What is it that has truly hurt you to the point where you want someone else to feel the way that they've made us feel? What happened? If you take a step back, think about it, you get to process the information. When someone betrays you, it's not just what it is that they did. Sometimes it's the fact that they got away with it. And you want them to know how messed up and how wrong of a person they are. But a lot of the times, people are aware of their behaviors, and by you wanting to show them the amount of pain that they have caused to you, it's not going to change who they are. If anything, it could probably spike the behavior. You're pouring gas into the situation. They're getting a high off of it. Some people really get kicks off of things like that. Even though your heart is in the right place where you want them to know they wronged you, sometimes you just have to work on you. Right now, the emotions are raw. Step 1 is understanding why you feel some type of way. Is it the pain? Is it the ego? Or is it just us wanting them to acknowledge what it is that they did to us? Somebody has to pay the price. Somebody has to hurt for this. Someone has to be on this same emotional roller coaster just like us. I was having a good day. You ruined my day. You broke my trust. I feel like a fool. I need you to hurt like I hurt. Revenge takes time. It takes energy. It's a mental rant. There's so much that you are pouring into getting back at this person that sometimes it's just not worth it. It can go wrong in so many ways, and at the end of the day, the person that's probably hurting the most is going to be you. Case in point, if your partner is cheating on you, and you find out that they're sleeping with this other person, breaking up with them and then turning around and sleeping with them to hurt the person that they were cheating with is not going to hurt them. It's just not. If anything, you're going to sit there and look like the fool because you're sleeping just to make the other person jealous or feel the pain. Honey, you are sleeping with toxicity and you're digging yourself into a bigger hole. Every minute that you spend plotting, trying to think of ways to get your get back, that's another minute that you could have been sowing into your own peace. You could have been investing into self-improvement, the healing, going through the raw emotions instead of focusing on a dead situation. That chapter is closed. In your whole process of healing, keeping in communication with your ex is not the best idea. Like, you need to cut ties all the way across the room. Social media, phone, in person, sometimes the friends. Like, any way that they have the ability to reach out to you, get rid of that, because all that is going to do is set you back. At this point, we are focusing on our healing, our growing. We have to discover who we are again. The biggest payback that you can truly give is by upgrading who you are. It doesn't get any better than that. Show them who you are. Sometimes you got to take a break from social media. While you're going through this journey, you don't need to post about your improvements. You don't need to brag. You don't need to boast about what it is that you're doing now that you're not in that toxic relationship. Because all you're doing is you're giving them updates. They don't need to know what's going on with you. You need to be focused on you at the end of the day. You are your own success story. Take that time to invest into yourself. You don't need to provoke a reaction out of them just to see if they still love you or if they still have feelings for you. That shouldn't matter. Ask yourself, why does it matter if someone who hurt you still has feelings for you? Where were those feelings prior to them hurting you? You have to detach from those emotions. And the best way to detach from those emotions is by detaching from the person. Now, your assignment is to choose yourself for one thing, whether it's self-treatment, going out on a date, a solo date, or following through with something that you say you are going to do by yourself or for yourself. Do that. You don't need revenge. You need growth. Stop thinking that hurting somebody else is going to make them realize that they were wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. I'm sorry. Ladies, take a self-defense class. I'm going to need you to take something that is going to help you protect yourself, because a lot of people don't know how to handle the glow up, the happy you, the healed you. I think that every woman should know how to protect themselves. Pay attention to the behavior of the people around you. Pay attention to how people accept your growth. I appreciate you listening to me. If you'd like to know more information or follow what I have going on, I am Simplee Bree is my handle across all social media, and my website is iamsimplybree.com. Thank you so much again. Please check in the She Said What podcast. We always have great gems that we're dropping each and every week. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.